If you was to tell a 14-year-old Angel that she was not going to experience her freshman year of high school to the fullest, she would probably do more stuff than she did in her freshman year. Hey y'all, welcome back to this channel. And as you can see, I am going to be giving advice on how to survive high school realistically. Because I know a lot of people will be saying, oh my goodness, you need to do this, you need to do that. Yeah, but this is my way of how I really survived my first 3 years of high school, both freshman, sophomore, and junior year. A little bit about me. Will be going into my senior year in August. So yeah, class of 2023. Yeah. And I'll be helping you all underclassmen on how to, I don't know, make the most out of your years. And what really helped me my freshman year, and I saw improvement, and like it really showed, like with my grades, with my interactions with different people, and all the opportunities that I had because of what I did. So let's go. First and foremost, you're gonna want to prioritize your mental health. First of all, whether you're taking AP, IB, dual credit, whatever your class you're taking, you want to prioritize your mental health first. Sometimes class, especially if you're a freshman and you're just getting to like the gist of things, it can feel like it's overwhelming and like everything is just like thrown onto you. So it's good to like take a break, take a pause back, go to Starbucks, go drink some coffee, pray, meditate, do whatever like helps you get like back in the mood and stuff. But like having your mental health like in check is really important, because if you do not have that like straight in high school, it will not look good for you. Like not at all. Like you'll be stressed every day. You will not do good in your work, and it will show, and then teachers will be like, you're not doing that well, and you'll know that you're not doing that well because your mental health is not right. So make sure to prioritize your mental health, but not just in school, but outside of school as well. Okay, we don't want you to be stressed. Okay. Tip number 2 is to stay on top of deadlines. Now when your teacher gives you assignments, it's best to do them as soon as your teacher give them to you. Let me tell you something. My junior year, it was 50-50. They say like that junior year is really hard. Like that was kind of right. I'm gonna be honest. At the time, it was like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this later. Later came and I never did it, and my work was never late, but it was just like when I actually had to do the work the day before, I was like, oh, I don't want to do this, and then you procrastinate. Like that's procrastination. Never do that. Go back to tip number 1. Prioritize your mental health. If you want to have good mental health, do not procrastinate with your work. You want to stay on top of your work. And especially if you're going to be a freshman and you're going to this new school year and you used to like procrastinate your 8th grade, 7th grade year, and you're going to be like, oh, when I get to high school, I'm going to just do that even more because I'm just going to have fun. Yes, you're going to have fun in high school, but you also have to make sure that you want to graduate on time in those 4 years of high school. You do not want to be that one student, that one girl, that one boy that have to sit at home while all your classmates graduate on time. You don't want to do that. Or even kind of worse, you don't want to be in the all freshman classroom while you're a senior. Fail a class. You don't want to do that. So please stay on top of deadlines and do your work when it's assigned. Tip number 3 is to join sports and clubs. Students like in my year, like senior year, they're like, oh my goodness, I need to do this. I need to have these extracurricular activities so I can put on my college like application. They should not have been stressing about that. If you would have joined the clubs or sports your freshman year and your sophomore year, then you would have been perfectly fine. Do not say, oh, I'm too shy to join it. No, you have to get out of that comfort zone. Like there's no such thing as like being so like secluded with yourself that you don't want to join nothing. My freshman year, I joined the cheer team, and I was kind of scared. Like I was scared. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm in a new school with all these older people. I don't even know if I want to join the cheer team. I was like, you know what, Angel, you're gonna push that to the side. You're going to go out there, even if you look a fool, you're gonna go out there, you're gonna do good. I went out there and I did my stuff, and I got on the cheer team, and I was like, yes. So get out there and do something. And I was only 14, so like whatever age that you're entering high school or whatever year you're going into, like go out there and do something new, because you might love it. And the opportunities that's given out there is like endless, and you'll never know if you don't try it. I think it's the same with clubs as well. Join a club. It don't have to be like 5 or 10 different clubs, because I'm be honest with you, that will be impossible to juggle with a sport. But join a club that you feel really connected to. My freshman year, I joined Student Voice Committee, and I also joined our Black Student Union at my school. And ever since then, I fell in love with it, and now I am president of the Black Student Union. And even if like it's not a club that like your school offers, just know that you can also make a club, and that's a good like sign of leadership as well for me. So number 4, get on your teacher's good side. Be that teacher's pet. I don't care what any of your classmates or your little friends say about you sucking up to your teacher. Oh well, at least you're a sucker to get good grades. Ain't nothing wrong with being a teacher's pet. Ain't nothing wrong with being a teacher's pet. I was a teacher's pet, and look where I am now. A straight A, 4.8 GPA student. Anyways, yes, get on your teacher's good side. Like, sorry. Get on your teacher's good side. These are going to be people that you ask to write a recommendation letter for. I need to reword that. These are people that you're going to ask to write your recommendation letter for. No. These are people that you're going to ask to write your recommendation letter. And no teacher is going to write your recommendation letter if they know that you are a disruptive student. You don't come to class, you don't turn in your work, you talk back. Like, you have to make your presence known when you walk into that classroom. When you walk to that classroom, you have to like have your head up high. I'm not saying be cocky, do not be cocky. But have your head up high, shoulders back, be like, I got this. Even if I don't know what's going on in this classroom, I'm gonna still ask questions, and I'm gonna still ask the teacher like, hey, what do I do? What do I do? How can I do better? Do you have extra credit work that can really help? And things like that. Number 5, if you're ever struggling in your class, and I know a lot of us will, we all struggle in life with school, with work, whatever. Go to after school tutoring. Ain't nothing wrong with going to tutoring. Like, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. And I hate how this generation has normalized, like, if you go ask for help, or if you ask for help with like to a teacher or something is wrong with you, or you're dumb. You are not dumb. There's nothing wrong with asking for help, because remember, you're not perfect, they're not perfect, nobody's perfect. And like, when you ask for help, you're letting like your teachers and other teachers know that you're really like get your head on straight for school. You know what I'm saying? It's better, like I say, it's better safe than sorry. Even like if you're not really struggling in your class, and like you have like an A or a B or something, and you still like I don't need tutoring, I still say you should go to tutoring, because you don't know everything, and it's best to get advice from other people and other like adults, not just your teachers, but from other teachers. And it's like really helpful, because it can like broaden and like expand your own horizon of your thinking. If you are a freshman or sophomore or even junior, tip number 6 is to start applying for scholarships and looking at college now. It's never too early to start applying for scholarships. Scholarships open freshman year. I didn't know that, and I should have took that as an opportunity to like, apply for scholarships. But I'm glad I was smart enough to start my junior year, so it's good. Look at different colleges, because when your senior year rolls up, well, the summer before your senior year, you're gonna be like, okay, what schools do I want to apply to? And you don't want to be stuck. It is not a good look to look stuck, especially when you're applying to the college. You're gonna be like, no. Have that understanding of what the college has. Do it have your attendant major? Do it have the internship that you want? The sports, athletics? Does it have the clubs that you want? Is it big or small? The student to teacher ratio? You want to know all the information before you apply to college. So it's best to have the information now, and to like keep that information like in a notebook or something. I do that, and once you have that information, you should be ready to go. 7, you do not need a big group of friends to survive high school. That's the little tip. That's the tip. Okay, number 8 is go to homecoming and other dances. Those things are fun. If you want to meet people and if you want to have fun, if you want to get out there and like have a day where like you say, you know what, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone, I'm gonna do this, go to homecoming and other dances. You don't want to miss out on all those opportunities your freshman, sophomore, and junior year of high school. You do not want to do that, because if you do that, you will not have any memories to look back on. And then once you graduate high school, you're gonna be like, what did I do with my life? Nothing. You did nothing because you didn't do anything fun. I started going to homecoming. Of course, I went to homecoming my freshman year. Didn't go my sophomore year because, of course, COVID. We were remote. But I did go my junior year, and I won homecoming princess because I stepped out of my comfort zone and I actually ran. And it's okay to do that, even if you like you don't know people. That's the perfect opportunity to know people. Because you got the music, the people dancing. Dancing and music brings people together, like so many people together. Like you can just be like in a corner by yourself, and then you see somebody dancing, and then that song come on, and then you like, hey, and then you slide to the left, and then yeah, oh wait, that's the right. But then you slide to the left, and then you see that person out there, and they're like, hey, then boom, y'all friends. Sometimes it don't always work out like that. They probably like, are you dancing with me? But it's okay, you know, it's okay. But seriously, don't waste your high school experience not going to at least one homecoming or one spring fling dance or one Valentine's Day dance. Go, it's really fun. Seriously. Number 9, speak up for yourself. And yes, I mean, like if somebody's bullying you or something like that, or if teachers being disrespectful to you, of course speak up for yourself and go tell like higher authorities. Don't fight, y'all. Please avoid drama at all costs. It is not worth it, and it is not worth getting kicked out of school for or getting suspended over, or detention even. It's not worth it. Stay out of drama. That is not cute. It is not a good look on anything. Alright, get that out the way. But I'm talking about like speak up for yourself in a way that like if you see a policy that you don't like and you feel like it's wrong on a specific group of students, a specific race, a specific gender, or something like that, then speak up on it. Like tell your principals, tell like your assistant principals, tell other admins, I don't know, tell somebody that holds like a position in power. That was a huge thing for me that I learned that I did my freshman year, and I never knew I could do that. I started speaking up for myself. It was a lot of things that I know that I saw, like of course with like the students, the black students at my school, and I was like, we need more opportunities, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this. And then they was looking at me like, how old are you? Like, yes, like because I actually made my voice out there, like I made myself known. And like if you don't like something, you should not just sit there under that same policy and suffer. If you don't like something, tell them and it could change. I don't care how many times you have to go to that office. You go and you consistently go. But every time you go and every email that you send, you better have proof, okay? And you want to at least have like a 1 or 2 students as your backup, just in case like you need like other student voices, because 2 is always better than 1, honestly, when it comes to making a difference in the school. The last tip is to have fun, you know? I mean, they say high school is the best 4 years of your life. And honestly, even though like COVID happened my freshman year and I only experienced like half of my life freshman year, I could say that it's been really good. Like my high school experience has been really good. And it's crazy because I said that freshman year was my favorite year, and I didn't even really attend my freshman year. Like it was cut short, but the time that I did spend, it was my favorite, probably because I was really involved in a lot of stuff. And yeah, like I like, I don't know, I made myself known, and like I made my voice heard though. And going into like your 4th year, I don't know what to expect, but like seriously, have fun. This is your 4 years of high school, then you off to adulthood. But yeah, you're off to adulthood, and this can create lifelong memories, lifelong friends even. Okay, well, I am done with this video, and yeah, I do not know how to end YouTube videos. It's so awkward. You just look at each other. Like, you guys have just a penny. Okay, goodbye. What is that?